Hey guys, Zach and Garrett here with Tombstone, here today to tell you a little bit about the Ed Brown's 1911 Special Forces model.
So what we got here, guys, is their standard 1911 model. It's a Special Forces. It's got some chain link serrations on it. Zach, what are some of the things you take from this that you really like about the serrations? Because I know some people are like, I don't really like them, I don't like the way they feel, or I love them. It's really a shooter's preference, but what's your take on the benefit of them?
Well, one of the things I like about the Ed Brown is, as you mentioned, the chain link serrations on both the back strap and the front of the grip. It's a nice, moderately aggressive serration that's going to ensure that you have a good grip on it, especially when you're out at the range, and it's either raining or you have those sweaty range hands. It's a significant investment for a 1911, and the last thing you want is to drop it on the range.
Yeah, and also what kind of comes to mind is when you mention that, not even in a range aspect of it, obviously it comes into huge play that way. But in a situation where your stress level's raised or something like that, your hands are going to be sweating. You could get a cut or something on your hand. So it's nice to have a little bit of tack to what you're grabbing onto, abrasive that way. Another really cool feature about these, and I'm just noticing this now, is they have Trijicon night sights on them. Again, that's another thing where it's just a nice bonus to have, and I'm sure you can think of a couple of reasons, but one of the reasons I really like night sights are if this is sitting on your, bedside stand when you're going to sleep or something like that, those night sights stand out. You can see exactly where it is. But you were saying for standing out target-wise, even picking up your target during the day, they're really nice.
They are. One of the nice features about the night sights, like you mentioned, target acquisition at night is readily increased, but also during the day at range time, they're nice sights that are pleasurable on your eyes, easy target acquisition during the day, just due to the 3-dot setup. They do also have the white outlines on the night sights, which again makes target acquisition during the day much easier.
And even in the case that sometime, after a while, guys, these tritium sights, they do eventually dim down. It takes a while. We're talking like over a course of a decade or so. But having that white outline is really nice because even if the sights do die, your pistol has still got that kind of glow to it just because of the white. So that's another reason I really like them. Standard specs on this guy, this is your 1911, it's going to take normal 1911 mags. You can do the 7 or the 8 rounders, or even the 10 rounders if you like to get real fancy. Everything on this thing is just ridiculously clean. They are manufactured to super tight specs. You had some information on that too. You're talking about their CNC machining is over like $10 million worth of CNC or something like that? Or?
That's right. Ed Brown does bring to the 1911 industry a state-of-the-art facility that houses over $10 million in CNC machines, which also kind of speaks to the added quality of the Ed Brown. One of the things that you're getting with this firearm is the Ed Brown reputation and craftsmanship, but also the machining tolerances on this firearm are going to be much tighter than you'd find even on your high-end Colts and Springfields.
Guys, it's manufactured to an insanely tight specification that way. These guys aren't, I don't think I've ever fielded, I work in internet sales, we both do a little bit on the phone. I don't think I've ever fielded a call with someone calling in complaining about their Ed Brown. It just doesn't happen. And if it does happen, they're going to take it back and they're going to deal with it. They really care about these 1911s. They are bringing to the table just top of the line everything you could get in your 1911 standard. So as far as just what they put into this, you can even look at the finishes. This one is just a stainless. And honestly, guys, this gun, when you look, real close at it, it's beautiful. They've just done an awesome job with the detail from, their hammers and everything's coated really well. And that brings to mind, you were talking about another coating that you can do on it that's their Gen 4 coating.
Correct.
What are the benefits of that?
Well, so this model here is the stainless model for the shooters who prefer more of the timeless classic look of stainless steel. Ed Brown does offer the Gen 4 coating. Big benefit to that Gen 4 coating, it's Ed Brown's newest coating. It does offer a nice solution for low glare, low shimmer.
Not going to blind you while you're out shooting during the sunlight or something.
Absolutely, and in a tactical situation, when you're firing a firearm that is, a stealth gray or a technical gray, with that low glare, it is nice that you aren't going to be advertising your position quite
or even just for carrying too. As well. There's some people out there that love to carry that stainless steel blinged out gun, the Desert Eagle in gold. That's great. But the Gen 4 coating is awesome for just keeping it kind of low profile, maybe blending with clothes a little bit better, or in a situation where someone might be shining a light or something like that. You're not going to get a lot of glare off of it. And not to mention it's extremely durable. They were saying that it just is a really good protecting the firearm, isn't going to wear through nearly as fast. So again, it all goes back to Ed Brown just really taking their time and figuring out what it is they can put into these 1911s. And I mean, that's about all I know about them. Is there anything else you have to add to the table for them?
No, I just reemphasize that when you buy an Ed Brown firearm, you are buying a firearm that has a tradition of excellence and craftsmanship. As with any high-end 1911, be that a Nighthawk, Wilson Combat, or an Ed Brown, obviously three of the most reputable names in the industry. I would buy this gun off the shelf expecting to never have a problem with it. It's a nice piece, something that you could pass down through your family for generations.
An heirloom, if you will, yeah. I mean, that's really, again, 45 ACP, I think the standard, just 1911, has, kind of been across the board that way. So, other than that, I mean, guys, you have to check us out on Twitter, Instagram, all those things. Facebook. Follow us, subscribe. Everything you guys do helps this continue and will help us make way cooler videos of shooting and being able to demo different guns and stuff like that, and bring you guys even better information about this stuff. Zach here works on a lot of the social media. I do a little bit of the YouTube and stuff, so help us out, keep this going. Comment, subscribe, anything. Shoot us an email if you have any questions, sales@Tombstone Tactical, or give us a call. But I think that's all we have to say.
Yep, if you guys are looking for an Ed Brown 1911, make sure and swing by our website, www.tombstonetactical.com. Normally you were looking at a 7-month wait period on getting a new Ed Brown. We have quite a few in stock available for purchase now.
So check it out, guys.